this season of Minecraft Prisons, they introduced a brand new AFK mining feature. One that we've not really been able to check out until now. We've got it maxed out, I've done some testing, and we're going to find out how rich this feature can make you. Yes, hello everybody, and welcome back into a brand new episode of Minecraft Prisons. Today, of course, we are back here on AkumaMC, the best #1 rated Minecraft Prison server. Back again for another episode in this season, guys. Today, we are going to be checking out the results from the AFK mining feature, which I said we'd be checking out at the end of last episode, and I have indeed done that. We're going to be finding exactly what the breakdown is for how much you can make every 24 hours that you AFK and more. So that's going to be exciting all in today's episode. And as always, we'll probably throw in a couple of crates here and there and a giveaway for you guys. That's just what we do here every single episode. So let me go over a little bit what the AFK mining is about. So earlier on in this season, they introduced a brand new enchant which is directly tied to the AFK mining, which was an enchant right here called Fuel Finder. Now, we did in fact max this out, and as you guys can see, we've had 28 procs of this. Now, this has essentially been our sole provider for the amount of fuel that we've had in order to use the AFK miners. So if we go to Warp AFK, you guys will see that basically this thing has like a timer, and that is all to do with the amount of fuel that you have and the amount of fuel that you've got left in order to actually AFK. So you do have to build up fuel before you can use this. It's not just something that you can, do without having any fuel. You can buy fuel directly in the menu for this, but I've essentially earned it just by mining and claiming it that way. So essentially, if you're doing a good amount of mining, then you're going to get free fuel in order to use this AFK miner. So it's literally not going to cost you anything. However, the thing that will cost you is, of course, the upgrades that you want for this AFK miner. Now, I have everything fully upgraded. Apart from key finder, I felt like we didn't really need keys and everything in there. But this cost me quite a lot to upgrade everything. I can't remember the exact price for everything in there, but it was a good chunk of money. Like, it was definitely quadrillions. Now, I have to admit, I was a little bit skeptical because of how much it cost me to max it out. I was like, is this thing actually going to be worth it? Is it going to be usable? Well, I'm here to tell you guys that it is definitely worth it. So I had planned to leave my account on for a whole day so that we could see the exact breakdown of 24 hours. Unfortunately, my internet lost connection overnight. So while my account was AFKing, it obviously logged itself off, and then that was deemed useless. However, what I did notice is that we AFK'd for exactly 3 hours, which means all I have to do with the results that I have is times them obviously by 8, and that will give me exactly what a 24-hour period of time would give us in regards to currency. Now, when I came back on, I did have a whole bunch of relic caches and other little stuff in my inventory. I don't know whether that has anything to do with the AFK miner. I would assume it does, since there are a bunch of different enchants in here that I guess could give that. Like, we have the treasure hunter enchant, and that has procced, I assume. We do have fuel finder as well, so we've kind of it's kind of a guesstimate that we've done 3 hours, because obviously we could have gained ourselves more time in here, but I think it was about 3 hours. So I've got in my recent commands the amount of tokens that I withdrew, because I took a screenshot when I actually started AFKing. I've got the amount of tokens that I withdrew at that point, so we started from 0. So boom, I've just withdrawn everything that I had prior to AFKing, which means our AFKing period of 3 hours gained us 5.2 quadrillion tokens. So just to get that straight, guys, for doing literally nothing, I've gained 5Q. My AFK time only went down by 3 hours, so that's what I'm basing this off of. But yes, I gained 5Q, which means if we do multiply that by 8, that would be 41.6Q every 24 hours, which is actually kind of ridiculous when you think about it. Obviously, it's nowhere near as fast as if we were to actually mine for the tokens, but to do that AFK, to say that we've got essentially sat in here right now, we've got 3 days worth. So we've got what, 100 and pretty much 120, 130 Q worth of tokens just sat in this miner right now that we could be using. It's actually kind of insane to think about, and I think that this is definitely an underrated feature. Now, I'm not gonna lie, like I did say before, the upgrades in which you have to purchase for this, they actually do cost quite a lot. So, for example, to max out key finder, we would have to, well, let's do it and to see how much it actually costs us. So that's 150 trill. That's going to be 450. That's going to be 900 trill. That's going to be 1.5 Q. Yeah, it's actually super expensive to upgrade this thing. This probably cost me, well, we can't even max it out, and we had 5Q. Let's add everything that we did have, and let's max this out. We might as well, just to prove a point. It basically has cost me, yeah, that cost me what, 7Q, something like that. Yeah, it's not a cheap thing to max out, that is for sure. However, when you base it like I said, and you put that in, you do the work, friggin' 24 hours of AFK for 40 something Q isn't bad. You do that over a couple of days, you are absolutely set, and you've definitely 100% made your money back and way more. So this is definitely a good feature. I would definitely recommend it. If you've got that fuel enchant going and you're getting the free fuel, you may as well use it. It's going to be of beneficial, like a benefit to you. And of course, that's not even including, if we now go to our robots and we go to, let's go tokens first of all, or token, there we go. That has also collected me 2.85 Q, which is cool. I would assume that was probably slightly before we AFK'd that. And then gems-wise, it's also collected me 132 million of those. So realistically, you guys can see how overpowered when you pair them together that thing can be. So yes, AFK Miner, I do recommend it. That's what 24 hours can get you. I will definitely be using this going ahead. It's something which can be very, very overpowered for us. And of course, although we don't necessarily need tokens for enchants right now, we are definitely going to need it for the future. And that will save me from selling like some of our very valuable things. One thing that would have been super cool is if it counted towards our blocks mined. However, I know that there's just no way that that would happen because obviously blocks mined is like the whole representation of it is how many physical blocks you've mined. So I know that would never be a thing, but for my sake, it would be super, super useful if that ever became a thing. So let's announce a giveaway for you guys today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a straight up $35 gift card, okay? And for this one, I'm going to say that you don't even need to join Discord because I know there's a couple of people that are on this channel that technically can't join the Discord because they don't have a Discord account or whatever. So for this one, you don't need to do anything to do with Discord. All you guys need to do is like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment your username. As long as you've done all of those 3 requirements, then you'll officially be entered. Good luck to everybody who does enter. You don't need to join the Discord, but I will also put in there a 1 crate giveaway for anybody who does want to like have an exclusive Discord giveaway, I guess. So yes, so we'll add that and make sure you've done all the other requirements for that as well. So we've got a few tokens, we've got a few gems. Can we spend it on anything today? I think we maxed out all of our enchants in regards to the tokens. I don't think there's a single enchant that we can get right now. However, what we do have is profit coming up in 25 levels time. So we're going to be saving our tokens for that, I believe, for the moment. That's probably the wisest thing to do. And then Frozen Gorge obviously is the one gem-wise that we're still working on. I mean, everything that we got was free pretty much from those gems. That was just my AFK amount. I guess we could put some more levels into Whisper as well, but I honestly don't know if it's going to be of huge benefit. So I think we'll just chuck it straight into Frozen Gorge and hope that that does make a noticeable difference to that enchant. Like we said previously, that Frozen Gorge is 100% the best enchant that we've got right now in regards to making gems. It seems to be just the most overpowered. Obviously, alongside all of our Prestige Finder and Prestige Merchant, obviously those require... or those are like our main gem income, but the Frozen Gorge kind of gives us a massive boost whenever it goes off. So that's why I'm looking forward to continually investing in that. The only other thing that I could consider doing is also purchasing the Shard Collector enchant because, and I'll tell you for the only reason, is because people are technically buying this, like buying the shards for tokens, which I could use to benefit me, but honestly, I don't know. We kind of need the gems more right now. I feel like wasting my gems on that and trading it to tokens is like the opposite of what we need to do. We could do any, like we literally need any kind of gems that we can get right now, and tokens aren't necessarily that important for us. Now, one thing that I haven't actually done for a while, I don't think, is claimed my vkits. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. We're going to claim everything that we can here, and I'm going to make sure that we store away all the armor and stuff, and then we'll get to doing some very exciting openings, which hopefully we can get some very overpowered items from. One thing which I also tend to forget is that when we do claim the Valentine's vkit, it actually gives you 5 pickaxe levels, so I do need to make sure that I continually remember to do that, because if I like I don't know, I feel like I'm just wasting pickaxe levels that we could have had for free all the time that I'm not doing that. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but it's a good thing that we have it, so I'll try and make sure to remember to claim it. That is yeah, one thing I need to do. Right, Mystery Vault vkits. Can we get anything insane out of these? I don't really know if there's any. Oh, okay, apparently you can get a $100 coupon out of it. I'd be very surprised and shocked to see that if we did, but you know, it's a possibility apparently, so that's cool to know. Let's open up the vkit crates themselves. These things can definitely give us some good stuff. There's Mystery Vault diamonds in here, there's tier 3 crystal boxes and stuff, so that would be good if we get any of those. Let's see what the jackpot item is going to be. Oh, Masterful Pet Eggs. Okay, that's a good pull, we'll take that. Let's see what we can get out in the next one. Lots of robot generators coming in there. Epic robots, I believe, was the jackpot item there. Not bad. We'll take all of those. And next one is going to give me more epic robots. I guess we'll just take all the epic robots. I mean, they're not bad things to be getting, I guess. I mean, it's only going to help considering I am going to be leaving my account on AFK quite a lot now based on the results of that AFK miner. I guess it all does help in a way. So yeah, we'll take those. And last vkit crate 4 now. Let's see what we can get ourselves. We're going to get more epic robots. Okay, sure. Why not? Why not? Stack them up. Add them in. Why not? Right, we've got a couple. Do we even need skin boxes now? I think we're maxed out on every skin that we have and need. So, well, yeah, we don't even need that. So, let's go and open these pet egg masterfuls. What we're really hoping for right here would be a dual miner pet. Let's see if we can get one. First try, no. Drill bit pet. Second try, nope. Third try, nope. We have been getting either very unlucky or it's like the rarest of friggin' rarest pets in the world, because we literally just cannot get the one that we're after recently. I don't know whether we've just got really bad luck or whether it's genuinely just like a very, very, very low chance that we get what we're after. But I do feel like in the pet eggs, they're all going to have like the same chance. I don't know whether that's true or not, but yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like that's the way. Cool. Well, I'm glad that we've established how overpowered the AFK miner is. I am 100% going to be using that going forward this season because, you know, being able to have that amount of token income will be significant for us. Even if we don't necessarily need it right this second for enchants, we are going to need it in the future. So I will absolutely take it wherever I can get it. So I'm going to be making sure to remember that I leave my account online overnight now. So if you do see me online, there's a high chance that I might not be there. So just bear that in mind. Also, we really need those treasure finder procs. If you watched my last video, then you'll know that we were working heavily on this mortar. We still have not gotten the last 2 procs that we need to upgrade the activation chance on our mortar. It is literally just those that we're after. So I want to really quickly try and see if I can get a couple of procs now, just by adding the enchant proc booster, because obviously that just means that every enchant that we have has a boosted chance of going off, which would be ideal. If we can get 2 more of those, then we'll get a lovely little upgrade. We just got a frozen gorge proc, and that gave me about, looks like it was about 8 to 9 million of the of gems right there, which isn't bad at all. But yeah, if we can get these last few treasure finder procs, that'd be nice. I don't know what it's going to give me as the next challenge to upgrade after that, but we'll have to see. Also, did we use our last ornament point? I feel like we didn't. Let's have a... Oh, we haven't used our last 2. Okay, so we could have actually had a rank boost here. Let's go with a rank boost then. We'll use it both on rank boost, get that maxed out. We now have a 15% rank up boost, which is good. I think we're using the crystal for a rank boost as well. Yes, we are. So we've actually got a very large and considerate rank up boost right now. So who knows? By the next couple of episodes, we might even be able to hit 600, and then we're going to be going for 700. There's a treasure finder proc. We'll take that. We only need 1 more now before we can upgrade our mortar. So I'm probably going to try and grind for that right now. We'll see how much luck we get. I don't even know what the proc rate or proc chance of it is. 0.015. So it's a pretty rare proc chance, but I don't know. Maybe... Oh, we just got it. We literally just got it. We literally just got it while I was talking. Let me get that upgrade going on the mortar, because the more activation chance we have on that, the way better it's going to be. Right, let's click to upgrade. There we go. Now we need napalm strike procs, and that 22 out of 75. We've got a long way to go, but I think that was a fairly new enchant that we added. No, was that a fairly new enchant that we added? I don't think we've added this until very recently, so hopefully we can get more of those procs coming in sooner rather than later. But yeah, we can't make another upgrade to that activation chance until that happens. So let's hope they start flying in. This shadow clone at max level also is an absolute game changer. Having, you know, since I've gotten this enchant, you guys can see my rank ups absolutely fly up, because when it does go off, it spawns like freaking 12 to 15 of them or something. I don't know how many it is, but it's crazy. And with those all those jackhammer procs that they get, it just goes absolutely ham in the mine. So yeah, we're already about to hit 575, which we were a long way off of by the time we started this video. So yeah, you guys can see everything's kind of working right now. I'm digging how everything's working, and it's all going pretty well. I feel like napalm strike's actually quite an often proccing enchant. Like, I feel like I've had like 3 since we last mentioned it, and I haven't mined for that long. So that could be one that does complete itself fairly easy as long as we put some effort into mining some blocks here. I think probably in the next 100,000 blocks mined, we could have that done, which I wouldn't say no to, because any kind of activation increase that we can have for that mortar, the better. Whenever that mortar goes off, it does help us out quite a lot. So if we can start to get that going crazy, then we are going to be in a really good place. And lastly, for today, I always forget about this thing until like right now. And this is the skill tree. So every challenge that you complete, you essentially get a skill point, and I always forget to put them in. Now, there is technically like two things that you can put them in. You can put them in the enchant skill tree or the currency skill tree. I like to go currency just so that we're actively making more on everything. But we've got 5 skill points here that we can use to upgrade various things. Now, when I apply these, we're going to get an extra 2% token boost, 2% gem boost, 5% pit XP, 5% pickaxe XP boost, and a token boost at the end there. So I'm going to go ahead and apply all of these to this one. Obviously, it goes all the way up to here where you can then get yourself a 20% token boost. Yeah, we need to just start remembering that we've got that, because right there, we've essentially had a whole bunch of wasted skill points that have only now been activated. So yeah, we got to make sure that we're making the most of everything that we're given to us, because we literally just got free items just sat there right there. Cool. Well, guys, that is going to be it from me today. I've got a lot of mining to do. I've got a lot of AFKing to do now that we know that that's overpowered. I'm glad that we've kind of found that out, because I feel like we've been resting on that and we've been sleeping on that for a long time. But now that we know it, I am not going to be leaving my account doing nothing, that's for sure. Guys, that is going to be it for me today. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you do hit that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that as well. That is going to be it for me today, and I will see you all in the next episode of OP Prisons here on AkumaMC.